Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about BNGO stock, SENS stock, NMRD stock, and VYNE stock. For Bionanogenomics, we will talk about BNGO stock's critical support level and price predictions. Then we will talk about Senseonics competition in the form of NMRD. And lastly, we will talk about a very undervalued stock that has high growth potential, which is VYNE stock. Remember to like this video right now. If you enjoy these stock news videos, comment down below what your favorite stock is out of BNGO stock, SENS stock, and VYNE stock. Subscribe to the channel for more stock news updates, and let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. But right now, you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account, and you can get a second free stock which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. Bionanogenomics has been falling lately by double-digit percentages to where the stock is around $13 at the time of this video. However, BNGO stock is not the only stock that is feeling a pullback, because even the broader markets are pulling back as well. The recent high for BNGO stock was over $15, but it has sunk back down due to profit taking. But luckily, BNGO has a support line at $12.50, and BNGO has held that line very well. Another reason for this pullback in BNGO stock is because bullish analysts have given BNGO stock a price target of $15, and most analysts are in agreement that Bionanogenomics is a great company to add to a portfolio, but there is still a potential downside of 20% that could take hold of BNGO stock because their 50-day moving average is $8.36 and their 200-day moving average is all the way down at $2.47, while the market cap for Bionanogenomics is very high at around $4.2 billion. Now, Bionanogenomics is definitely still a buy, but it is trading at hundreds of times their revenue, so their market capitalization is high, and that's why a lot of people just decided to take profits. Now let's talk about NMRD, ticker symbol NMRD, which is major competition to Senseonics. Now, at first glance, NMRD is a rock star and sounds way better than Senseonics technology, but both SENS and NMRD create continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. However, here's the kicker. With Senseonics technology, their EverSense device has to be inserted into the patient, when with NMRD, it's actually just a simple patch that goes on top of the skin, making it very easy to use and less invasive. NMRD has raised $20 million, and their technology is already being tested in the UK. Plus, it has the capability to sell their patches globally. However, when I looked into their financials, they had a $1.4 million net loss, which is a 3 times increase from their net loss of the prior year. But they do have $33 million on hand right now, which is enough to last them until their operations turn net positive. Similar to Senseonics, NMRD wants to target the United States because it's one of the most lucrative countries for diabetes care. More similarities that are between both the companies is that both companies have devices that read the glucose levels of the patient every 5 minutes, and it sends that data to a user's smartphone. But even though NMRD has a less invasive product and their patches can be used for more things besides diabetes, making it arguably a better product, I still like Senseonics better, and here's why. First, NMRD has about $1.5 million of cash burn, which is not too bad, but it is something to consider. Secondly, I like Senseonics CEO and management team better than NMRD's CEO and management team. Thirdly, analysts and data ranks NMRD low at a 42% ranking, which takes into consideration technical and fundamental factors, which is much lower than SENS stock, which ranks in the 62nd percentile. This means that NMRD stock does not even outrank the majority of stocks on the market, yet alone the majority of stocks in its own sector, when as compared to SENS stock, which ranks in the top half of both the stock market and in its own sector. However, there are better plays than these stocks for the diabetes market if you want to hold long term, such as Dexcom, which is DXCM, and ABT stock, which is one of my personal favorite holdings out of these four. Now, if you are specifically looking for growth, there is room in the market for all of these companies because SENS and NMRD are both currently trying to gain approval by the FDA so they can launch their devices inside the United States. Also, SENS produces 2 to 3 times the revenue that NMRD produces, so in this instance I would say SENS stock and ABT stock are my favorites here. Next up, we have VYNE stock, which specializes in dermatology, and in my opinion, it's very undervalued right now because recently the revenue forecast for this company has dropped from $59 million to $52 million. However, the company is still predicted to increase their revenues by 210%. Currently, it is predicted that the company will become net positive in earnings before 2024, and analysts also love this stock despite the recent downgrade. The VYNE stock price target was also lowered along with its revenue targets to $22, and to put that into perspective, the stock is currently sitting at around $8, so this is easy money in the long run. Some analysts even view it as a $40 stock, and even the most bearish analyst says it's worth at least $12, so at minimum you could get a 50% increase on this stock. On top of that, the growth estimates, forecasts, and price predictions are amazing because VYNE is set to outpace the historical growth of 23% along with the growth of the entire industry. Their revenues are also anticipated and predicted to grow by close to 6% each year, so it could be a slow burn, but overall analysts love this stock and predict that VYNE stock will grow rapidly. Now, in my last video, I said that I bought into ACIC stock, which is true, but I actually bought it a little bit earlier than that. But recently, ARK Invest also bought some of this stock, so we might be onto something here. This is a SPAC play that is similar to EHang, so it has huge potential. Comment down below the word fortune if you made it this far in the video, like this video right now, subscribe if you are new, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.